Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. It has been a while since we have gone for a Rocky Mountain elk hunt, but I remembered a couple days ago that we were stacking diamond Rocky Mountain elk to do some herd management with them like close to a year ago, maybe even a year ago at this point, and we never killed them off. We got like halfway through the grind and then we kind of just stopped doing it and started doing other grinds. So we've got a bunch of diamond potential elk still on the map from that grind back then. If I'm not mistaken, I think we've got between like 4 and 7 that have the possibility of making it. So we're going to see if any of them will today. The problem is, I don't really remember where they are. I don't remember what zones we left them at, aside from I know there's at least one of them at this lake up here. So that's where we're going to go first. Aside from that, though, we're going to have to go back and search around all the places that we used to grind. So there is one of the 5s. We actually need to take this shot pretty quickly because he is spooked, or he's about to be spooked. And that is going to be a dead Rocky Mountain elk. Wow, I can't believe that we actually hit that second shot and dropped him. I got a feeling that was a neck shot. I mean, there's a possibility we hit brain, but that does seem like it was probably a neck shot. Now, the question is, where are the rest of our stacked 5s and diamond potential 4s going to be? Because I do not remember if we had any more at this lake or if we're going to have to search around the map. I guess that was a diamond potential 4, but that's definitely not one of the 5s that we had stacked. I mean, we still got to take it out, though, because that does have a chance at making it. Well, that looks like 2 vital hits, so I think we should end up being good here. This guy is absolutely massive, so hopefully this will be a 500 plus. 513. That is a max weight, and I think that might be the biggest one I've ever killed. I think that is our biggest Rocky Mountain elk ever. I can't believe this guy has just been sitting on my map for months and months and months while we were grinding other stuff like bears, when I could have been taking shots at something beautiful like this. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we've got something even higher scoring than this guy somewhere on our map. So there is the other one at this lake that has a decent chance at being a diamond. Let's see if we can get a good shot into it. This should be pretty easy. And that is going to be a vital hit. And one more just for good measure. None of the ones over here look to be big enough to potentially make it, so we're going to let them go. So there is that level 4 that has a chance at being diamond. I don't think this one is going to be, but maybe. And yeah, that's a gold. 441, so a decent bit below diamond, but still a very solid and impressive looking Rocky elk. So there is another one of the stacked 5s. We also have a couple other large males here. I believe this was a zone I was using as a main grinding zone. And I mean, I can see why. There is males everywhere. This area is absolutely loaded. For those curious, it's this lake right here. Seems to be a pretty insane area for them. And that right there is one of the 5s that we had stacked, and we're going to try and take him down, see if he ends up being an absolute giant. He sure seems to be one. In fact, that's a guaranteed diamond there, so hopefully he'll be an absolute giant. Let's get the shot into him once he lifts his head up again. We barely saved that shot. I think the first shot was bad, and then the follow-up managed to get him right in the lung and or heart and drop him on the spot. There's that absolute giant. Let's see. It is indeed 2 vital hits. Okay, so we actually did good on the first shot. I wasn't sure if we did. Let's see if this guy is a giant. 499. Okay, he's nowhere near as big as the other one, but that is still a really, really nice Rocky Mountain elk, and man, that was a risky shot to hit on him. That was sketchy. The fact that that still hit is crazy. I honestly should have messed that up. We got really lucky. So there is the 3rd level 5. This one with a much worse chance at being a diamond. In fact, I don't think that guy is going to make it. Look at how uneven he is. That one side is way too short for this to be a diamond. I just can't see this making it. And to be honest, I don't even think that this herd was here before. I'm pretty sure because I've deleted zones so many times with bears, I think they just ended up over there, because I do not remember having that many elk over in this zone right here. But I mean, it's been a while since we've grinded them, so I guess it could have been like this all along, but either way, it's like this now, and we're going to take him down. There we go. Here is another one of the level 4s that has a chance at making it, though. Again, I don't think it will based on the shape of those antlers, but I mean, regardless, that is a crazy looking elk. it does not have the tine length that'll be needed to make diamond, but it looks insane. So let's get it down. That guy looks absolutely crazy. Well, here's the level 5. Again, I do not think this will make it. Look how short that antler is. Yeah, I don't think it will. Oh my gosh, it did. What? I've never had one this wonky actually make diamond. That is crazy. That's actually worth taxing. I've never seen one look like this. So I guess this was the small antler, and then this was one of the bigger ones. I know it's a little bit strange, but yes, this shape of antler scores a little bit higher for the Rocky Elk Diamonds. That is the antlers that you see on the 500 plus ones. This is the antler you see on the 470s and 480s. So that's pretty wild. Let's check out the true score, actually. So the left is, yeah, so the left antler is this one right here. That's 81 on the beams. And then we've got 77 on that side. The left is 144 and then 141. And circumference is 898 and 841. So yeah, that is indeed what this is. This is the big rack. This is the smaller rack. And it combined for a very interesting Rocky Mountain elk. And now for that level 4 that was really weird and wonky looking. I don't think it's going to be even close to making it, but it looks kind of cool, so let's pick it up. 450, and yeah, that's a weird elk. I can't think of a single time where I got one that looks like this. That is just strange, to say the least. As much as I want to tax it, I just, at this point in my time playing the Hunter Call of the Wild, I just don't have room in my trophy lodge to be taxing stuff that isn't going to be like a permanent addition to a lodge. So we're probably not going to tax it, but we've got ourselves the memory of taking it down, as well as this video that I can always look back on in the future if I want to see this guy again. You know, it's pretty nostalgic running through Silver Ridge Peaks looking for elk, because this was a grind that we did almost a year ago, and it brings back so many memories to when we first started doing herd management on the red deer and the Rocky Mountain elk. They were a couple of our first like major grinds that we did. So my question to you guys is, would you like to see another red deer grind? I talked about this a little bit on my last live stream, but I really would like to know if you guys want to see me do a Emerald Coast red deer grind, because I think it could be quite incredible, and it would be a bit of nostalgia with a newer map, and I just think it could be a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments if you want to see another red deer grind, but this time on Emerald Coast. Well, unfortunately, I have no idea where the rest of these 5s and big 4s are. I've gone around pretty much every single lake on the map, and I've not been able to figure out where any of the others are. I know we had at least 1 or 2 more that I had been saving for the level 4s, and I think I also had 1 more level 5 if I'm not mistaken, but to be honest, I have no clue where they are. So we're going to go ahead and just head to the Trophy Lodge and take a look at that beautiful 513 as well as that super wonky bull. So that Rocky elk we killed is our new biggest one that we have. I don't know which one I'm going to replace. I feel like we got to replace this guy right here, because this one that we got today is just so much more impressive in size, and yeah, that is looking really, really good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the wonky guy, because I don't want to remove either of these. I think both of them are quite different from each other. This guy's got a really weird, like, outward angle, and I really like that. Mr. Wonky will just chill in one of our grind lodges where I've put a bunch of our red deer and stuff. I think this guy looks really cool, but sadly his score is just not high enough to make it into the main lodge, but he's still a very beautiful looking Rocky elk, and I'm glad that we managed to get him. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to consider subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't already, click the like button and leave a comment down below. And if you want to make sure you get these videos in your notification box as quick as possible, be sure to turn the bell notifications on. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.